Good morning and welcome to all and any who are joining me for this latest Lenten Art Meditation. Gosh, and here we are, right in the depths of Holy Week. What a journey it has been so far. Particular welcome to you if you're joining me for the first time today. The meditation will last no more than 10 minutes. It may last rather shorter than that, and I'm drawing on the wonderful selections of art and meditations made by Sister Wendy Beckett in her book The Art of Lent, with my own thoughts and riffing added on top. The theme for this week, appropriately enough for Holy Week, is love, and the focal image for today is this, and the sub-theme is forgetting self. When we first see this work of art, it can be quite disconcerting, not least because what we seem to be faced with is a sea of white and grey. It almost looks, dare I say it, amateurish, but actually what we have here is an extraordinary work of art by the great painter Claude Monet. This is Camille on her deathbed, painted in 1879, and as our eyes begin to focus, we begin to discern a face in the top centre. We can begin to discern a body. We see a flower, a white flower in the centre. We see a body in repose, suffused with light, lying on her deathbed, which also seems to be a kind of work of transcendence, an encounter with divine light. And I have to say, I find it extraordinarily moving, the way in which the more one spends time with this painting, the more it becomes defined, and less this odd blob that we first see, and we really begin to see this definition drawn out from the page. It's extraordinarily skilled piece of painting. The way in which the body is both there and not there, which I guess is part of the point. Sister Wendy writes this: "It is extremely difficult to love unselfishly. We aspire to it because the moment we subordinate the other's needs to our own, the moment we use them, we have for that moment ceased to love. Being selfish, a user, and regretting it, overcoming it, starting again, that is one of life's patterns. Death of a beloved can be an acid test. We are being abandoned, even if unintentionally. Utter concentration on the other in such a time of crisis is very rare. That is what makes Monet's picture so extraordinary. Camille was his wife. Her early death left Monet not only bereft of her companionship, but with small children, now fully dependent on him. Death of a beloved can be an acid test, and utter concentration on the other in such a time of crisis is very rare. Gosh, I think many of us find an utter concentration on the other, whether that be our beloved, our lover, our partner, our husband, wife, a friend, an utter concentration on the person who is in front of us, perhaps when we're offering counsel and comfort. that is so difficult and challenging. We are so often assaulted by our own thoughts. We're so often placing that other person into a schema which is of our own making them objects in our drama. Yet here, in the depths of grief, we encounter a vision of what it means to concentrate utterly on the beauty and wonder, and most of all, the reality of the other. The fact that part of our beauty lies in our fragility. It is deeply moving, and a potent reminder that whether we are believers or not, there is just an extraordinary love that can be encountered in this world. There is a transcendence which startles and changes us. Sister Wendy adds this: obviously, Monet is to some extent escaping the pain by externalizing it, but it is nonetheless a remarkable act of egoless activity. He forgets himself in catching the least glimmer of light on his wife's face. In itself, this self-forgetfulness is the essence of true commitment. It is at the heart, I think, of God's self-offering for our sake in Jesus Christ. It is at the heart of the way in which, in Christ, God draws close to us, utterly offering himself, seeing us with the eyes of the beloved, seeing us as Monet sees Camille. Thank you for joining me once again for this very short Lenten Art Meditation. I do hope that you've drawn something of interest, perhaps learnt something new today, perhaps encountered this painting for the first time today. I do hope you're able to join me again tomorrow, Wednesday of Holy Week, for our next Lenten Art Meditation, for our penultimate adventure for this Lent. Until then, may you know the love of God, who beholds you with eyes divine, who looks upon you as beloved.